He stepped in the ring, thought he had the crown, promised us a change, but he's let us down. With a smile on his face, he's a master of lies, but all we get is silence as the hope slowly dies. Oh, Tyr is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Whoa, Tyr is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Talk of unity, but we're tearing apart. He's juggling our future with no sense or heart. Like the Lothiael flying, raining down despair. His plans are just smoke, a breath of stale air. Whoa! Tyr is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Whoa! Tyr is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Where's the fire? Where's the fight? We need a leader to guide us right. But all we've got is empty words as our hope gets lost in the flocks of birds. He's running this country like it's a game of chess, but every move he makes just leads to more mess. Promises like shadows, fading with the light. We craving a savior while he drowns us in spite. Tyr is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Oh, Tyr is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Out your soul, shout it loud. Let the whole world see we need a leader with energy. Tyr you're a wanker, time to pack your bags. You're a total stinker. Tyr is a wanker. Oh, Tyr is a wanker. Repeating no way. Tyr is a wanker. Tyr is a wanker. Tyr is a wanker. Hey, Tyr is a wanker. Fade out.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Jeepers!
Well, what's your big gun? Oh, oh. What's your big gun? Oh, oh. World's full of creeps, full of crooks, full of slime. Oh, hey. Time to call the squad that fights crime all the time. Oh, hey. From the tomb to the streets, from the flames to the fight. 9 wild weirdos make the villains take flight. Bureau vassal defenders, back to the bone, the ultimate avengers. When the jerks attack and the evil won't quit, we show up loud and we kick their Bureau of vassal defenders. Go back, go back. Never dying leech, ancient bones, dark magic blast. Lost in time, but he speaks Egyptian fast. Aztec curses flying, necromantic glow. Dead man's the greatest hero we know. We're Helm Forger, world's fastest feline zoom. Zoom in force blazing, watch him clear the room. Italy to Japan in under 5 minutes flat. Bad guys can't catch what they can't even track. The burning, it's radioactive scratch attack. Jack Banion's on fire. No them cry. Lich, Forger, Itch, Dad Joke, Weasel, Repairman, Texan Supreme, Cinder, Beast, Unite. Asshole defenders ready to fight. Bureau of Asshole Defenders, bad to the bone, the ultimate of Avengers. When the world needs saving from the fools and the scum, we roll in weird and we get it done. Bureau of Asshole Defenders, go bad. Go bad. Go bad. Go bad. Bureau of Asshole Defenders, go bad. In the vastness of the galaxy where stars do gleam, rides a ship called the Cat's Whisker, Captain's Dream. He's a black and white feline with a twinkle in his eye, known as the furry bastard under the starlit sky. The furry bastard, he's a legend so grand, with a paw full of mischief and a masterful plan. He prowls through the cosmos with a wink and a snare, pranking Kirk and his crew without a single care. From the bridge of his vessel, he surveys the scene with a flick of his tail. He's a playful machine. He teases the Klingons with a clever little jest, leaving Spock in confusion. Oh, he's truly the best. The furry bastard, he's a legend so grand, with a paw full of mischief and a masterful plan. He prowls through the cosmos with a wink and a snare, breaking Kirk and his crew without a single care. He dances among stars with a purr and a leap, causing chaos and laughter, a silence they keep. To the Romulan shadows he brings light with his charm. In the universe chaos, he's the calm in the storm. Enemies and allies, they all know his name, for the furry bastard is a player in this game. With a sly little grin will make Vulcan smile. His antics and tricks, they stretch like years in style. The furry bastard, he's a legend so grand, with a paw full of mischief and a masterful plan. He prowls through the cosmos with a wink and a snare, pranking Kirk and his crew without a single care. So raise a toast to the captain of the Cat's Whisker, the universe's jester. No one could be brisker, for the furry bastard with his bold feline flair is the king of the stars and pranks beyond compare. Furry bastard, he's a legend so grand, with a paw full of mischief and a masterful plan. He prowls through the cosmos with a wink and a snare, pranking Kirk and his crew without a single care.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, Jen TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
In the vastness of the cosmic sea, a space lich named Tyr, wild and free, commands a ship. Oh, what a sight! The Tess Holiday, a titan in flight, with engines that hum a heavy tune. Across the galaxies, through stardust and moon, Tyr dreams of worlds unseen, following the trail where Norman has been. Tyr, the space lich in shadows, he roams on the test holiday. His morbidly obese home crew unpaid, yet in awe they remain. For the wonders he shows them, none can explain. Nebulae whisper secrets in his ear, while planets spin tales that only Tyr can hear. He charts a course through the void's embrace, seeking the legend of Norman's place. But the crew, they grumble under muted breath, for pay is a promise lost in the depths. Yet their hearts are swayed by the starlit skies and Tyr's vision of cosmic highs. Tyr, the space lich in shadows, he roams on the test holiday. His morbidly obese home crew unpaid, yet in awe they remain. For the wonders he shows them, none can explain. Oh, what a tale to be told of a lich with a soul so bold. Through the dark and the light, he dances with the night, chasing the echoes of Norman's flight. Though riches elude their outstretched hands, they sail on dreams and Tyr's commands. For in the depths of the cosmos wide, adventure and mystery are their guide. Tyr, the space lich in shadows, he roams on the test holiday. His morbidly obese home crew unpaid, yet in awe they remain. For the wonders he shows them, none can explain. So onward they journey, time and space, where Tyr leads the way with the ghostly grace. Together they drift where few have gone, in search of the truth as the stars lead on. The space lich in shadows, he roams.
Did we make it enough?
Hold the line!
Stay with me, boy. Please. We finish this. Together.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, boys. We got a job.
Bureau of Asshole Defenders. Hey, hey. Here come the heroes you never saw coming. Asshole Defenders. Hey, hey. Wild, weird, and free. They'll save the day eventually.
So much space. Need to see it all.
I wish I could take it all back. I honestly do. I honestly do wish I could take it all back. And not just because I'm stranded in space.
I'm in space.
I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway, you know, if I was ever to see her again, do you know what I'd say?
I'm in space.
I'd say, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I am sorry I was bossy and monstrous. And I am genuinely sorry.
I'm in space.
The end.
He stepped in the ring, thought he had the crown, promised us a change, but he's let us down. With a smile on his face, he's a master of lies, but all we get is silence as the hope slowly dies. Oh, Tyr is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Whoa, Tyr is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Talk of unity, but we're tearing apart. He's juggling our future with no sense or heart. Like the Lothiael flying, raining down despair. His plans are just smoke, a breath of stale air. Whoa! Tyr is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Whoa! Tyr is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Where's the fire? Where's the fight? We need a leader to guide us right. But all we've got is empty words as our hope gets lost in the flocks of birds. He's running this country like it's a game of chess, but every move he makes just leads to more mess. Promises like shadows, fading with the light. We craving a savior while he drowns us in spite. Tyr is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Oh, Tyr is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Out your soul, shout it loud. Let the whole world see we need a leader with energy. Tyr you're a wanker, time to pack your bags. You're a total stinker. Is a wanker. Oh, Tyr is a wanker. Repeating no. Oh,
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well,
I'm
give
the
up
actual
then.
Freepik.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jeepers!
Well, what's your big gun? Oh, oh. What's your big gun? Oh, oh. World's full of creeps, full of crooks, full of slime. Oh, hey. Time to call the squad that fights crime all the time. Oh, hey. From the tomb to the streets, from the flames to the fight. 9 wild weirdos make the villains take flight. Bureau of Asshole Defenders. Back to the bone, the ultimate Avengers. When the jerks attack and the evil won't quit, we show up loud and we kick their Bureau of Asshole Defenders. Go back. Go back. Never dying lich, ancient bones, dark magic blast. Lost in time, but he speaks Egyptian fast. Aztec curses flying, necromantic glow. Dead man's the greatest hero we know. We're Helm Forger, world's fastest feline zoom. Zoom in force blazing, watch him clear the room. Italy to Japan in under 5 minutes flat. Bad guys can't catch what they can't even track. The burning, it's radioactive scratch attack. Jack Banion's on fire, no turning back. Scratching up a storm, flames everywhere, burning through the crime like he just doesn't care. Mr. Dad joke, LOL with a clown tech grin. Divorcee gone wild, let the bad puns begin. Whoopee cushion, squirting flowers, pie in the face, turns every villain into a laughing disgrace. Night Weasel, shiny stolen, now she's on the hunt. Grapple guns and gadgets make the thieves take the brunt. Shiny's gone, but she'll never stop. Weasel fury dropping from the rooftop. The repairman, Joe, Jack, and Jill with the G glow. Washing machine blast made his powers grow. Spinning gears and wrenches, foes get flipped and tossed. One repairman hero, evil's getting bossed. The raging Texan, lawn defending rage ignite. Curse turns him huge when he starts to fight. Immense strength smashing, baddies get the boot. Don't mess with Texas or the giant Texas brute. The soldier supreme, Billy Bill Cocker leading proud. Bullets with evil's name, hear the thunder loud. Train around the world, now he's back for good. Soldier supreme, dropping justice like he should. Cinebeast, fire magic, greed on our mob, took his friend, now he rips them apart. Petty crook turned hero, flames of atonement burn. Cinder Beast is here, watch the bad guys learn. No jerk too big, no creep too sly. 9 misfit heroes gonna make them cry. Lich, Forger, Itch, Dad Joke, Weasel, Repairman, Texan Supreme, Cinder Beast unite. Asshole defenders ready to fight. Bureau of Asshole Defenders. Back to the bone, the ultimate Avengers. When the world needs saving from the fools and the scum, we roll in weird and we get it done. Bureau of Asshole Defenders. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Bureau of Asshole Defenders. Go bad.
Minions of the Zoo. In space.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to MotZ in Space. And I'm here with my friends Willard Forge.
Howdy.
And James Colley.
Guess what? It's a threesome night.
It is. We are seen to be bereft of people, but it's all good. Me and Will will play some Star Trek Online until it bores us, and then I'll find something else to play, and we'll just keep the conversation going. How you guys doing? Okay, that sounds fucking riveting.
I've had better days, but survived.
That's true. Well, if you hop on, I'm going to 4.
Yeah, I'm working on it. The thing decided to patch.
Yeah, I hate when it does that.
I'm trying to remedy cellulitis.
Okay. That's not good.
No, that's not good at all. I don't have insurance.
Oof.
Yeah, I know. I'm disabled, but
You don't have insurance.
I can't get insurance.
That sucks. So originally, when I came on, I was all prepared to talk about this. So I watched this guy called Lead Attorney, and he did. I watched a video of his talking about how a guy went. He started off talking about how, his coworkers are racist. His black guy.
Microphone.
Sorry. With this black guy, he's talking about how his coworkers are racist, and he's tired of all that shit, and tired of all the bullying and whatnot. And he went and he shot both the owner and this guy. Killed the owner and wounded the guy. And again, I am already about to condemn it because, again, I've heard so many people fucking cry wolf about, oh, well, this person's a bully and this person's a fucking racist and this person did this and did that and said things like this to me, and I'm tired, and in all honesty, it could be misconstrued. But I'm also, Lead Attorney also looked into the interviews of the case, right, where they were talking about, what could have led up to it and whatnot. And the guy that he shot, not the owner, the guy, was a fucking bully. He was this big dude whose father was friends with the owner, so it kind of gave him carte blanche to do whatever the fuck he wanted. And because the owner was friends with his father, he wouldn't say anything. Well, here comes, this new guy, black man, and he seemed to pick on him, like they called him Black Jerry because there was other Jerrys around, and that wasn't the racist thing that he said, but here's this asshole, this bully of a guy, making these jokes, ordering him around like he's his boss, and just like throwing cigarette butts at, like, this guy is a general bully. And again, the owner wouldn't fire him because, again, he's friends with his father. So he did what he wanted. And shoots and kills, guy gets fed up, shoots and kills the owner. And again, like I said, my initial reaction to the video was I was just going to condemn the guy, because how many times have we heard someone use racism as the shield?
Yeah.
And granted, the guy got like life because he did murder somebody. It was first degree murder, and he did kill a guy. But I'm at that point where I can't fucking blame him. Again, the boss isn't doing these. People are constantly. the bully choked the guy, like grabbed him by the neck and choked the guy. The guy said, "You know what, boss? If you don't fucking say anything to him, I'm fucking quitting." Not one of the other coworkers. Boss says, "Okay, I'll talk to him. Just don't quit." So, yeah, again, this wasn't a secret. It's a shitty case. You know, you did murder somebody, but you kind of had justification. The motherfucker was fucking with you.
It's the black guy, the murderer.
Yeah, the black guy with the murderer.
I still got a problem with resorting to murder, but I can say I'll at least grant we may have found an actual circumstance where well, the question then is, was the guy a jerk to anybody else or just this one guy, and was he the only black guy there?
Wasn't the only black guy there. He was also the bully was a bully to everybody. Like, again, the boss wouldn't do anything.
If the bully was a bully to everyone, it wasn't, he wasn't targeted racist.
But he from everybody again, the interview said like he did make a lot of racial jokes, and he was not this guy's friend. Like he kind of singled him out for like certain things. So all the racist jokes.
Maybe then.
Well, to be honest with you, I never condone murder.
I mean,
I can understand why people go that far. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But I never condone that action. Because to me, if you were to take a breath and count to 10 at least, you can calm down and rationalize it. You know, you can talk yourself out of killing somebody. Just as easy as you can talk yourself into doing it. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, and I'm not condoning the action. Here is the.
I don't even really know what's going on, but my 2 cents is this one, because I know everyone's like, you can never condone murder. I honestly can, because guess what? There are some people that just need to die.
Yeah, there are some people that need to be shuffled off this mortal coil expeditiously.
But just murdering someone because they're an asshole, no.
Whoa.
But it's the same thing, but it falls into the same thing of like there's never a reason to hit a woman.
Definitely.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I had a really
JB.
good reason to hit a woman. It never did.
Jay BLooZeR says you should watch a movie called Bully, made in 2000s. It's about a group that murders a bully. It's a dark film for sure.
It's not popping up on YouTube.
Yeah, something's wrong with the my program that shows chat and whatnot.
Saying depending on how old they are too, that are quote unquote getting revenge against their bully, they don't understand the real world consequences of things, and they might think shit might be like Looney Tunes.
All right. Well, no. Again, this is all about adults. The guy's an adult.
Oh yeah, then he's being retarded.
And they said he was a little out of step with people. Out of step. He may have been a little touched. But again, doesn't condone murder. And
he's a little bit Tyr then, huh?
Doesn't matter what his past was. That doesn't give him blank justification to do it.
Yes, agreed.
Like, unless the freaking person who was quote unquote bullying him was like legitimately molesting him
no.
or about killing him, then it'd be justified self-defense. But if he's just an asshole, no.
All right. When you said there are people that should be expedited off this mortal coil, yeah, there are a lot of people like the ones that did some things to a little girl and is claiming to be trans. Yeah, I think you need to be expedited off the mortal coil. We need to send you back to hell. God damn it!
The whole thing, it's the heaven, but you're gonna have to be judged for your sins. I'm just there to arrange the meeting.
Exactly. I'm just here to arrange the meeting. Like, I'm not taking God's place. I'm just acting as a middleman.
Just making sure that he gets to his appointment on time.
Exactly. It's not my fault. God damn, I hate this fucking...
Everything okay? Keep an eye out for shield symbols located above the occlusion.
Who tried to blow you up, Tyr?
Huh? No, this mission sucks.
It was funny, before I went to work, I ended up watching this video at 2x speed because the dude kind of drug on it a little bit. But it was like things that gun owners don't know or don't realize. The dude spent like at least 3 minutes bitching about cops doing shit on the job or whatnot. And it's like, okay, a cop can be a gun owner, but you're bitching about what the cop does on the job. That's got nothing to do with what your title's about.
Yeah.
And then my favorite thing is him being like, rule 2, you never point a gun at anything you don't want to destroy. And it's like, okay, then every single person that says appendix carry is the absolute best way and fastest way to have for a draw does not care about that. Doesn't matter what training you do, you still are going to have to point at your penis, your testicles, or your femoral artery.
Yeah, say you want to convince me to do appendix carry. You basically it's got to be a single stage with a cowboy load.
The final interlink node has been overridden. You can head back to the
Otherwise, yeah, no, I'm not.
Presence in the transporter room.
Yeah, because I remember seeing a short where one guy was basically trying to say that people that don't carry appendix are the problem. I'm like, how? We're not telling you and physically stopping you from doing it. Just because people don't feel it's safe or they quote unquote lack the training to do it properly doesn't make them the problem. Again, they're not telling you not to do it, you dumbass.
You got to remember, I'm pretty sure he's the type of person that, is offended by everything.
Typically, most of the people that I see that do this are the ones who push as being trainers, so that they're pushing people to go out and get training and everything, which I'm not 100% against, but I'm also not 100% for. There is a lot you can do on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that whenever I actually do go through and probably make a video fully dedicated to that, if I'm ever big enough, I am going to have a lot of the gun world, or a lot of the gun tube world, that fucking hates me for it.
Hey, controversy draws clicks and views. But hey, I'm not saying people can't appendix carry. I'm saying that it's unwise. You're kind of stupid too, but I'm not saying you can't do it.
Yes,
as the old saying goes. We lost.
If you care so little about yourself that you're gonna do appendix carry, that's on you.
Well, it falls in the whole thing. You can do it right every time, and if it happens once, that's one time too many.
Yeah. Yeah, it only takes once.
Yeah, sadly. But
I also argue, before you get in that, James, like, I also get into some arguments with people because when I bring up, I've never found appendix carry comfortable, they always try the whole thing. Oh, carrying a firearm's not supposed to be comfortable. It's like, it is somewhat, dumbass.
Look, you can do what you want.
What you were saying, James? Well, James wants to say something.
Can we all agree that the best way to carry pistols is the way Billy Connolly did it in Boondock Saints? The dad?
Yeah.
You're gonna hate me. I still haven't seen that.
Fucking hell, you have to see that movie. That movie is amazing. It is a cult classic. Hell came to Beavertown. It came to Beaverville. It was a firefight.
Okay, Will, you like Willem Dafoe, right?
You forget I can't visualize anything, so I'm trying to...
He played the first Green Goblin in the Spider-Man movie.
I prefer William the Ally, though.
Tyr, shut up right now.
I'll
Basically, picture him as this way.
He's a decent actor. I can't picture him, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he plays an FBI agent who's an amazing FBI agent who's also a homosexual.
Oh, and his quips are just so damn over the top.
Yeah, it is. Because he's supposed to be an eccentric.
Mm-hmm.
Like so he doing the crime scene analysis of like this. It was supposed to be like, from his understanding of it, it was this huge ass battle, like 4 or 5 guys versus like 3, right? And then you realize,
don't Tyr, stop! Don't even ruin it. Quite literally, you gotta let him go into it blind.
Yeah.
I know you're wanting to say because it was a huge friggin' guy, but you gotta. It's like for something like that. You just can't ruin too much of it.
Can we watch it next Sunday instead of going to the next?
No, we're gonna continue on with Nicolas Cage.
You know what? What up? You know what? That's gonna be my next pick. Well, we're gonna watch that. That you have to see that movie. That is a cult classic.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to be a member of
what movie is it?
Boondock Saints. The first one.
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, Boondock Saints is like one of my top 10 movies of all.
Don't ruin it. Shut the fuck up.
Will hasn't seen it, so we're not going to ruin it. I will say the second movie is not as strong as the first, but it is also not
It's equally just as good, in my opinion.
Who ordered the whoop-ass enchiladas?
You got the damn scene wrong, asshole.
Like, you did kick in the door, didn't you? Ding dong, motherfucker. Ding dong. Fucking A.
See, it's still just as good as the first one to me. Oh, did you hear that they're doing a third one?
They shouldn't. It's too old.
Yeah, at this point, it's been too long.
No, it hasn't, actually. Between the first two was 9 years.
Yeah, the only reason it even got a sequel is because of its cult classic status. It's kind of like what happened with
They're also following the comics too, so that should be kind of fun.
It's kind of like what happened with Samurai Cop. Samurai Cop.
The only reason that it hasn't.
But
damn, the apex is in.
Sorry, I was gonna say the only reason they haven't sooner is because Norman Reedus had been doing The Walking Dead for so long.
But like I said, the Samurai Cop was a shit movie. It had Robert Zadar in it, and it did fucking poorly, but it became a cult classic film.
There are some good cult classics out there.
Yes.
Well, that's what happened with the first Evil Dead movie. Was like the women who were in it, freaking tried to ignore that it was even a part of their thing until they went to something and found there was a yearly playing of it because of how much people liked it.
And that's and
people
Ash,
still like it.
Bruce Campbell became a big name. Yeah.
Okay, he became a name.
Bruce Campbell is a household name because of Evil Dead.
Everyone loves Bruce Campbell. Name me one person that doesn't love Bruce Campbell.
People who hate the Spider-Man films.
You shut your whore mouth.
They don't hate Bruce Campbell for that. They just hate the original freaking Sam Raimi ones.
That's what I'm saying. They hate the Spider-Man films.
Because you can hate a movie but not hate the actor or even necessarily the director.
I know.
You just don't like that part of their work.
I mean, I love Bruce Campbell, to be honest with you. But Bruce Campbell is not a character actor. He is Bruce Campbell in everything.
That's not true.
That's true.
That's not true.
I would disagree because I would say he's not near as bad as like, Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson is Jack Nicholson in damn near everything.
Jack Nicholson in everything.
And it's the same thing with Will Smith.
Jason Statham.
And Nicolas Cage.
No,
Nicolas Cage can act.
Nicolas Cage has played a lot of different roles and with a lot of different. Like Nicolas Cage hasn't been Nicolas Cage in a lot of his early shit. Like we've been going through his stuff. George Clooney's been George Clooney and everything. Jack Nicholson is also
That's
one
true.
of those actors that have in A Few Good Men. He was not Jack Nicholson. And there was a lot of other movies where he showed his chops.
Also, fucking Keanu Reeves had one of those times where he was just kind of playing himself and everything, and then he kind of just showed up, and then all of a sudden, boom, he just changed his entire style of acting.
Well, no,
typically that falls upon the director.
Well, that also have again for a while he was cast as the stoner.
Yeah, the stoner comedy guy.
So his lot in life was the stoner. The whoa.
Bill S. Preston Esquire.
Yeah.
Again, it's called typecasting.
And then he got the Matrix, which
I think you and your task
casted
force just
him
brought us
as
all
this
without your assistance. The mind
Stoic
is
hero.
Yeah. Well, no.
I would call him a stoic hero because kind of what he
John
was.
Mnemonic. He played essentially the same character he played in John Mnemonic. In The Matrix.
Constantine.
No, he was different than in Constantine.
Yo, 60.
Yeah, not by much.
Yo, Crip. Hold on. Anyone want to lick salt stones tonight? Fuck you, no. The fiery LOL.
Wait, are you actually streaming right now?
What?
Are you guys actually streaming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
It's Monday.
I know. I just forgot what the fucking
as well.
It's another Manic Monday.
Hold on. Let me read them. Jay BLooZeR says Lone Samurai was a really good modern film despite its low rating. 60 says just saw the trailer for Super Trooper 3. It looked decent. Jay BLooZeR again. Bruce Campbell did a lot of B movies that are still hard. Yeah, like Bubba Hotep. I love Bubba Hotep. Jay BLooZeR.
You just like B movies here.
No, I do not like just B movies. I like.
I didn't say you liked just B movies.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up for a second. I'm trying to read the chats. Super Trooper 1 and 2 were good, in my opinion. That's JB. 60 says the first there was Speed, then Johnny Mnemonic, then also Point Break. Yeah, where he was the stoic hero, and like he broke out of that typecasting for another typecasting.
It's kind of funny how Keanu Reeves has been doing that lately, where he kind of like flips back and forth between different paths. He's either the stoner or the comedy. He's either the stoner comedy guy,
No.
Or he's the stoic hero.
He went from being again Stoner Boy and Bill and Ted, and then he went from stoic hero to man of few words and just looks and guns.
That's literally what I just said.
You're forgetting Parenthood, where he wasn't a stoner, he was just a kid.
Okay.
Oh,
Also,
have
he
you ever
is
seen,
really good as Shadow the Hedgehog.
have you ever seen him in The Man of Tai Chi, where he plays a villain?
No, I haven't seen him in Man of Tai Chi.
Yeah. Well, that's like the dude who played Bill S. Preston in Bill and Ted. And so much of the other stuff he did, he was always one of the minor villains. Because, I mean, he was one of the vampires in the first Lost Boys. He was also one of the creeps in the gang in Death Wish 3.
Alex Winter.
He shot the giggler.
No one even knows who you are, Alex Winter.
Because he's the one who says, come here, bitch, I want to eat you.
And then
And I'll get smacked, like, stay away from we're going to kill this old man.
Several Jem'Hadar ships have been disabled by the Hurk.
That's the one thing I could never stomach about living in Santa Carla. All the damn vampires.
I want to know who in the hell thought Paul Kersey was a fucking cop. So, all right. Recently, it was on Twitter. Which cop would you rather protect you? And then they had the first one they had, Paul Kersey.
Okay, freaking.
And it was Bronson's Kersey.
Yeah, I'll say Charles Bronson has played law enforcement before, but
Paul Kersey was an architect.
Yeah, Paul Kersey worked in buildings.
Paul Kersey was an architect
and a surveyor.
Yeah, surveyor. You're right.
Well, you could do both things.
But again.
And then he was also a CO in Vietnam, but not the commanding officer type.
Oh no, not Paul Kersey.
Yeah, Paul Kersey, first movie, was a CO in Vietnam. The one guy Ames goes, "You was a commanding officer." He goes, "No, I was a conscientious objector."
Oh.
Because his dad was into guns, which is why he knew guns, and his mom was the other side of the coin that didn't like guns. And his father, when his father died in a hunting accident, she won out in the end. So until that time frame, he hadn't, other than being in the service, he hadn't picked up guns. That's what makes the frickin' first Death Wish such a slow burn in that whole thing, is because you have what happens to him, and then you just, during the whole fact when he's shooting Ames, like, dang, you hit dead center. And he brings up the whole fact, he has military service, and he was against what they were doing.
You always need at least one conscientious objector in any situation.
Well, it's to go from that to then him becoming a vigilante.
A vigilante? What the fuck?
That's what they call vigilante. No, quite literally, in the movie, a bunch of people don't call him the vigilante. I mean, some do, but there are a couple of them that call him the vigilante.
Again, he shot the fucking giggler.
Good.
I just like how they're standing over the giggler's body, like, it feels good to be out here. Like, yeah, like it's nice now. It's kind of nice.
What other movies and shows?
No, that wasn't that one. When he shoots the giggler and they come back to it, you hear the black woman that goes, "That's the man who stole my pocketbook. I'm glad he's dead."
No. It's again, the one I'm talking about had the Wildy Automatic, and
yes, and she flat out comes to out there that it's not that scene when he's like, "Things you're doing better." You have the one woman talk about how that's the creep that stole her pocketbook.
Yes, and they're standing over the body of the giggler, talking about how it's great to be out here now.
I want to say for that one, it's a different body.
No, it's the giggler. because that's when the giggler gets killed. And they're standing over his body talking about, it's nice to be out here now. Yeah, it's kind of cool. No, you really don't see the thugs.
He was in the TV show. He was in one episode of Bones.
Cool. What, Charles Bronson?
No, Alex Winter. He was on an episode of Bones.
But again, Charles Bronson did a lot of good movies. Charles Bronson, there's a Western with Charles Bronson in it. He was big in the Westerns.
Several Westerns with Charles Bronson.
It's several Westerns with Charles Bronson, not Charles Bronson. Oh, God. Well, did you join us when we watched From Hell to the Wild West?
Me?
Will.
No, he said Will.
Oh. He just said, were you? And then didn't he?
Yeah, he said, Will, were you?
Is that the... Let's see, Hell to the Wild West. Is that the...
Charles
Jack
Bronson,
Ripper?
not Charles... it was Jack the Ripper in the Wild West.
I wasn't on the live stream for that, I don't think.
Oh, but you gave us now I gotta go back and read one of your reviews. They were fucking hilarious. After this, I'm gonna read one of Will's reviews for
if you can find it.
Yeah, they're still archived on our unless you delete them, which I don't think you did. Yeah. So they should still be in our chat logs. I just gotta go all the way up.
Dude, I delete so little.
So do I. But Will's fucking... That movie was horrible. And don't get me wrong, the actor that played Robert Swansea, I believe it is. I think that's his name. Looks just like fucking Charles Bronson.
I deleted a few things that just weren't going right when I was on for YouTube.
What?
Oh, I was trying to upload shorts and they kept coming up as regular videos.
I hate that shit. Is that from your phone?
No, it was from my. Because when I go through, I put a watermark on them. It's like even though it does a watermark, I put a secondary watermark on them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the editing software I was using was the wrong software for that. Or not the wrong software, was the wrong output.
Oh, okay.
Like to get it to where when I do a stream next week, it'll actually be on the right fucking profile. And to go through and redo a bunch of shit, so I had to actually launch a test stream.
Yeah.
That I then went and deleted.
OBS did something to their fucking program, and it just for a while it fucking was acting weird for me. Like,
Well, it was running fine, but it kept giving up the profile that I have part of my regular email through that has my government name on it. And I'm like, that's not who I'm trying to be. You bastards.
You want to hear something actually really crazy? Here, you want to hear something really crazy?
No, but you're gonna tell it anyway.
The girl from Lost Boys is the same woman that plays the new wife in Twister.
Okay.
Dreadnought on sensors. Be careful.
The Dr. Melissa.
I mean, time has passed. I mean, it was what Lost Boys came out what 82.
87. 87 to 96.
You
Almost
weren't even
10
alive
years.
back then.
I was born in 90, you jackass.
Yeah, but it came out in 87.
Yeah, 3 years before I was 3 years.
You weren't even alive back then. The comment still stands.
All these children.
You're not that much older than me.
Yeah, but I was alive during Lost Boys.
Shut up.
That's okay. Tyr's a child too.
I know.
Lord. Everyone's a child by comparison to you.
Girls, 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 you're both meteorically attractive. It's enough.
Meteorically. Nice.
Mediocrely.
I'm out of this world. That.
Did you know?
I had
Did you
to
know
take
the
these
guy that
home
played
for
the main vampire leader was also in 24?
Yep, he played the main character.
He's
I
Sutherland,
know.
yeah.
And did you know that he's Donald Sutherland's kid?
Yep.
See, you didn't. I blew your mind.
No, I figured he was Ronald Sutherland's kid.
No, it's Ronaldo Sutherland.
Ronaldo Sutherland. You know
No,
that
that's
wouldn't
Ronaldo
surprise you if
Suderland.
it's actually-
Would you about to say critical?
I was gonna say that doesn't surprise me. I thought with how big that fucking family is.
Still not as big as the Sheens
Or the Baldwins.
or the Waynes.
That too. He's surprised a lot of
They
them.
also killed fewer people than Baldwin's.
Yeah,
That's also true.
everyone's killed fewer people than Baldwin's.
Alec Baldwin. I kind of feel bad now for his career.
I mean, he was a.
I don't. He was reckless and.
Yep.
Um.
He played a really decent Shadow too.
He was a diva. And
Oh,
yeah,
he was very
was
much a diva. That also led to that death. Is him being a diva and being reckless and everything, and
Showing off on
You know,
set,
that-
thinking he was. Yeah.
that trial should not have been dismissed.
But he talks
And
bullshit
Jensen
works.
Ackles should have known better. Jensen Ackles actually should have stopped him too.
Jensen Ackles did
was
know
there
better.
that day.
Yeah, but see,
Because that's the
problem-
question as well. If he wasn't on set with him or anywhere near him, he wouldn't have been able to stop him.
Yeah, he wasn't in
True.
the scene that they were
filming, so he
framing
shouldn't have.
or
He,
anything.
he didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
Fair,
the,
yeah.
the Armorer stories about Jensen Ackles is absolutely hilarious. Because the guy does know guns, and he's good with
Yeah.
it.
Yes. He's known about guns since it's kind of supernatural.
To even,
Well, the-
even but
The Armorer basically is like asking, starting to do like how well you know, and he just basically did like a serious show off the draw targets, holster and everything, and it's like, okay, you got it basically.
You know who's also surprisingly good with guns when it comes to Western style guns? Woody Harrelson.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he did. Play
Yeah.
a
He's
lot of
actually,
westerns.
well, he's oh God, I think it was, he's in like the top, I want to say it's at least 20, if not top 10 for fastest draw and firing and hitting the target at like 15 yards or something.
Damn.
Like the funniest thing is like the top guy, like a lot of the top guys aren't even like like predominantly Western known or actors known for Westerns.
I mean, he does have a few of them under his belt.
What is the one gun that Jensen Ackles is really known for using throughout his career?
1911.
I don't fucking
Yep,
know.
the Colt M1911.
I don't follow. I don't follow. I don't follow actors like that, so I could care less.
It's just his go-to firearm.
Yeah, it's the one that he used. He carried the most in the Supernatural.
In Supernatural. and in the boys. They just
I don't
different
think it's
plated,
the same.
different
Yeah.
color plated.
Well, the one he carries in Supernatural is also engraved.
Yep, it's engraved and it's a silver nickel plated.
Actually, I think for that one it might have been stainless.
Yeah, you're right. And in his,
I'd have to get
his
into IMDb to
1911
check.
in the boys, his 1911 in the boys is a steel plated, or iron, like some dark color plated.
Blued.
What?
That's the term. The term, if it's there's three different ways a firearm typically comes. It's either blued, which is when it's going to have the dark colored, unless they Cerakote it. Stainless, which means they've kind of polished and buffed it plausibly, or they did a matte version of it, or they nickel plate it. The only way it's not that and it's a different color is if they like do a DLC coating or a Cerakote.
That's
This isn't me trying to be a dick. This is just explaining. It's like, no, when it comes to that whole thing, and when you typically see a 1911 that's got the black thing on, it's got to where it looks like a black. It's a blue. They call it a blued 1911 because it's a bluing process, and the liquid they use is actually blue.
And it almost looks like a blue shine whenever it's light.
Depending on who did it and how well they did it.
All right.
And Six, you're welcome for the memes. You put out the call. I gotta kind of help a brother out.
And then Blue 60 says he was 10 in 1987. Old fucks.
Okay, so we don't have like old guy gamer, and we don't have Batman. Am I the oldest person here tonight?
Yes, you are.
Probably.
Apparently so.
You are older than 50, which makes you older than both
Mitch
me
isn't
and
in here,
James
so
and Will.
yeah.
Me, James, and Rodden. So yes.
Out of all of you, I'm the
only
youngest.
person on stream.
Where's Moonshot? I can get Moonshot. Get somebody who's at least a year older than me. Come on, Moonshot.
Where is Mooney when I need him? All right, let
One
me
of the reasons
see.
to hang out with the guy. I mean, he's fun to hang out with, but it's also like old man.
Old
Just
man
so you
yelling
don't
at
feel like the
cloud.
old anymore.
All right, I'm going all the way up to find one of his reviews. Huh?
My magic kicking in. I gotta call it.
All right.
Take it easy, James.
Be safe, old man.
Y'all have
Later,
fun.
guys.
All right. This one was for at the world's Earth. Okay. All right. So this one was for a stream. It was for August 20, 1972. That was the name of the short film. Bubba shot the jukebox last. Knock, knock. Avon calling. See, these newfangled contraptions had me in a state of confusion. These boots were made for walking. Boss has a splitting headache. Tiptoe through the wheat field with me. Single scene. Not bad for what it has. Verdict. Trespassing, the movie. Next. If they are bad, it's Tyr's fault. Got it. SCP Corps. That's the name of the fan film. Of course, I'm a team player. It gives me people to blame. Federal Bureau of Control. I still remember you. Do you remember me? Klaatu, Barata, Nick 2. He probably wasn't supposed. Hold on. Shut up. He probably wasn't supposed to be in with the book alone. You can't get away with that with the language in Amnesia Spray with a group. Look back though, it looks like he may not have been using his ID to get into the room alone. Using the girl as bait. Drop him in a wood chipper.
You're kind of running though. The problem you're running here is reading these outside the context of recent exposure to.
The movie.
The fan film. All right. So again, the fact is some of these just fucking hilarious. Will's fucking hilarious. And I think the last one you gave was when we watched At the Earth's Core. Like it's fucking hilarious, my friend.
It do be.
Now I'm gonna have to go back and reread them just for general fucking hilarity.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. The
Tiny Tim, be nice here.
They've got their humor in context with the show, which is why it worked well to have them like within a week of that going down. Otherwise, you have to kind of context it to something that a lot of people have seen. So, like, find the one for Friday the 13th, or find the one for the Last Starfighter. Or,
I think you were with us when we did the Last Starfighter. Because I do believe that was your pick.
The Last Starfighter was my pick. I didn't.
Yeah. All right. Last Starfighter. You weren't with us. Okay. All right. Last Starfighter. Love the soundtrack. If the game cabinet is not for sits, why is it made of warmth? Because the cat's out on the game console. I miss arcades. She gives the disappoint. Come on, Alex. She's into you. Mitch is a grumpy old fart. That last decade's Taco Bell. Excuse me. Sorry. Gotta wipe my eyes because I'm fucking tearing up because it's fucking funny.
Tearing up, y'all.
All right.
I've never been more.
The wind in the closed room. So this is where he ended up after he went out for milk and cigarettes. Oh, fuck.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, you're leaving. You are leaving, trope. Off to space and meet some nice alien girl. Shooting stars so he can wish on it. Answer the damn phone already. Smooth talker this. Next time he's going to sell you a boy band. Yes, absolutely want the car. 30,000 light years to a gallon. All right. Can forgive the graphics because the story is good, but also because they were good for the time and doesn't rely solely on them. Yes, take these. One size fits all. Needs a little more plastic surgery. Not the angry hologram. It's over 9,000. Fancy stick. Can I kill you with it? Loyal, but not to him. One gun star versus the Armada. We have them outnumbered. Stop. Don't mention the other girls. Hide and sneak. Want Waldo for the Navigator. Theoretically, we should already be dead. I love this movie.
Theoretically, we should already be dead.
If the ship gyros around the control seat, when it could have it spin in any way at all and be unaffected. It's not a small ship, but only needs a small crew. Needs larger support team between missions. Entertain, absolutely. What worked? Basically everything. They had practical where they could. They cared to try to make the CGI look as good as the tech at the time allowed. Sure, not great by today's standards, but good for the time. Excellent casting, and the right amount and kind of humor. Soundtrack done well. What didn't work? Struggling to come up with anything. Recommend to anyone, anytime, including during weddings, funerals, and family celebrations.
I think The Last Starfighter would cheer up family funerals.
Hold on. I know everyone's sad, Pastor, but can we put on this Last Starfighter? I think everyone would watch that movie and they would cheer up.
And it's that or Pollyanna, and well, I mean, I'm not that masochistic.
Oh God. We're gonna have them watch A Time to Kill. Sorry, not A Time to Kill. No, sorry, not A Time to Kill. Time to Kill.
Which one is that?
It's a Nicolas Cage movie that was god awful.
It was terrible. He was supposed to play an Italian soldier. Pre-World War I.
Which is funny because he's played Italians before and done better at it.
Yes, and he didn't even have the accent. He sounded American. He was an Italian officer that sounded American.
Isn't Cage partly Italian?
He's a Coppola, yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
And then he played in Captain.
Hopefully, yeah.
Francis Ford.
Yeah.
Again, he's a Coppola. What was I about to say? And he played in Captain Zernelli's guitar. God damn it, Angela isn't here to correct me.
I have Angela here to correct you.
He played in Captain Corelli's mandolin. Which wasn't a bad movie.
He produced Apocalypse Now, The Godfather.
Francis Ford, yeah.
Damn.
Francis Ford did a lot.
I think he also did Dracula too.
I don't think he did Dracula.
And Sleepy Hollow. Holy shit!
And I don't remember what some of these were for, because I didn't caption all American Halloween 3 things like everything the light touches.
All right, I'll pick another TFO. Will
everything the light touches is our kingdom. What about that shadowy part?
That shadowy place.
That is Detroit. You must never go there.
Because it's all fucked.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that was like a Blade Runner fan film.
What? Which one?
That was a comment I did on the one Blade Runner skin job.
Oh God.
Let's say, open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Please, I can't do that, Dave.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
All right, picking up TFO.
Yeah, you already said that.
I'm saying it again. Don't you be saying I had to take the place of Mitch Nemo tonight. There will be no singing. No singing, no joy of any kind.
Damn you!
Quaker meeting has begun.
Yes. Singing is haram.
Okay, we got to.
I don't give a shit about Islam.
No. It's not Islam. It is haram.
I really was.
If the law means permissible, well, haram means forbidden.
Say, I was rather brutal with some of these. Was this entertained? Does a bear poop on the Pope?
No.
God damn it.
What worked? Intro, some of the music, some of the interactions, bartering, etc. What didn't? The film.
God, yeah, you were kind of cruel.
Would you recommend? Well, if a tree falls on a pedo, is anyone sad?
Oh, can you find the one you did for the Phoenix, the Cyberpunk Phoenix Assault or Phoenix program or whatever it's called. I know you did that one. That one was a good one.
Eh?
So there was this fan film for Cyberpunk 2077 for the game. It was called Phoenix Program.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially it was them making a shit ton of Keanu Reeves reference. Like he stabbed somebody in the fucking eye with a spoon and goes, "There is no spoon."
That was actually that was kind of a funny part in that one.
So the guy breaks, like the guy enters this club and there's these gangers in there and they leave by the short little motherfucker. He goes, "Who the fuck are you? I don't give a fuck. Ice this motherfucker."
Excellent work against those
That's funny.
Just a few more to go.
Cyberpunk rookie move.
Not rookie move.
Let me see if it says if there's one that says Phoenix. No.
Because
I didn't see anything for "There is no spoon" either, and I would have commented on that.
That's what he said. I remember that very vividly because he goes, "There is no spoon."
There is no spoon.
Because it was a cross between the Raid and Cyberpunk, where he's going through room to room, beat, just randomly getting into fucking fights with people. And then it ends with him playing the guitar. Just the dumbest ending possible, and it works.
I ran into this comment here from Hellbent. Is like, okay, I select specific fonts in all of my videos to annoy and torture people, and even I hate that text on the screen.
Yeah, that was a horrible ass fucking font. For a horrible ass fucking it was supposed to be Hellraiser fan film, and it just fucking was terrible.
Yeah, this is how bad it was. Let's see. Review. No, this gets no review. Verdict. The Taylor Swift catalog played at the same time as the Justin Bieber catalog, but all converted to a mix of bagpipes, accordion, and kazoo.
Oh God.
And Will's speech, that was better. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Rada.
Rada. Shut up! Did that shit all yesterday.
Noises.
The job isn't over yet.
Some of these telephoto lens. Let's see. The filming tool of stalkers.
Oh, do you have one for fucking you probably do. Saw AA.
No, I actually did not see that one.
You never seen Saw AA? It's still better.
No,
I fucking lost my kid. I forgot I had a son.
Yeah, I saw the I saw the Lakeshore Slasher. Oh, did I see the Lakeshore Slasher?
So early into our filming, our first year of watching, we watched a movie called He Helped Me. And it was literally Saw AA. It was them going through stories about how the Jigsaw killer helped them be better, if you will. And it turned Jigsaw into this guy who was trying to was trying to fucking really get the scum of the earth and, help them get their comeuppance, if you will.
Yeah, that was brought up in the first movie.
Yeah, but this one, so this girl was a drug addict, and he didn't give her a death game. He just kind of detoxed her. Yeah,
That
like
is definitely not what he would do.
like he essentially detoxed her, and the guy
he'll detox her through a death game.
Yeah, through a death game, and then like the guy who
Like they did in the first movie.
Yeah, the guy who he broke both his legs, and it still wasn't a death game. Like there was no do this and you get out without breaking your legs. He just fucking broke his legs.
Nice to say, because that was one of the big things of one of the survivors of Jigsaw's games was a former drug addict who
becomes his apprentice.
No, in the first one she doesn't become his apprentice. She's just some rando that they interview, and she's like, "Yeah, he saved me."
No, in the end she becomes. Was it? No, it wasn't that. She doesn't. Not in the first one. It was the second one. You're right. You're right.
Then they do the whole thing later on to where they have the guy from the first one that cuts his foot off. He becomes his apprentice, which is retarded.
Which makes no fucking sense. He should be dead.
Yeah. They were running out of ideas.
He lost the death game. Oh no, not the cause the doctor did escape. He didn't lose the death game. The guy the doctor was in there with.
Yeah, but they have him come back later on as an apprentice, which makes no sense because they have to film everything above his legs so that way they don't have to allude to the fact that he still actually has a foot in real life.
Yeah.
Even though they could just have him walk weird and be like, fake foot.
Yeah, there you go. That would instantly solve that issue.
So you can fake that very easily by doing the Dr. House thing. Walk stiffly and use the cane on the wrong side.
Yeah, that's what he did for a lot of the scenes, but they also had to have him in a fight scene before it was revealed that he was him. If memory serves me correctly, I haven't actually watched it. I've just seen the thing of it. We're like, well, that was fucking stupid.
All right, but I was trying to get to a point here. So essentially, in that, and you had like you had the guy who lost a hand, and you could clearly see that his hand, like they did a poor job of like bandaging the hand, right, to give it the look like he doesn't have a hand anymore. And you know why Jigsaw targeted him? Because he was cheating on his wife. Not that he was a shitty doctor and like was allowing people to die. He was cheating on his wife. So Jigsaw decided that he should go through a game.
Yeah, because the one dude had it that died because they put him and his wife in it, and it was she had the chance to survive. It's not only was he cheating on her, he was doing other shit on top of it. It was even worse. No, not the doctor. No. One of the others that frickin' survived.
I was
the other games.
I was talking about the fan film. That's what
I was saying.
Like I was just saying that the doctor in the fan film.
I'm gonna switch to my computer.
All right, the doctor in the fan film wasn't cheating on it. Wasn't a shitty doctor. He didn't let patients die. He was quite good. He was just cheating on his wife. That's the only reason why Jigsaw targeted him. No other reason. He wanted him to be a better husband.
There were cheaters in the city, but you had to be the worst.
But yes, and that's why it got so boring, and it was before we implemented the skip system that Angela and I was talking about the lighting.
Oh, we talking about the Left 4 Dead movie?
No.
Or not Left 4 Dead.
The Saw AA.
No, I was thinking of.
It was a Left 4 Dead movie where it was. It was a Left 4 Dead movie where it was shot. It was so dark, it was hard to see anything. I remember that too because we watched it with we watched it the day we watched fucking Lakeshore Slasher.
Person doing the intro music needs to be electrocuted to the rhythm of his music.
For what was it?
That was from Ripper.
Oh, yeah.
Stand back. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Ignore the body on the cobbles.
Oh yeah, Ripper was a good
one. That one had terrible audio though. It's like Kevin is like, yes, we have one microphone for all the sets combined.
Good story as far as honestly, terrible audio. It was essentially Gotham by Gaslight.
What is it with movies having horrible fucking audio nowadays?
Well, it wasn't it wasn't the fan film. Like that can be excused because it was a fan film, but movies, I don't know.
Say we had a better one that day though. Miner's Mountain.
Oh yeah, Miner's Mountain was really good. It was that
Miner's Mountain had a little bit of like transition whiplash, but it was really good watch.
It was hard to. It had a lot of fucking flashbacks. It was flashback to flashback to flash forward to flashback.
The Batman Otherworld, as I said, minus 1,000 sins for the massive Robin beatdown.
Oh yeah, the what was that one called for? Fuck, I can't remember the name of that one.
That was Batman Otherworld.
Yeah, so that one, Otherworld started contacts for that one. Otherworld, it started where we think he's hunting down Scarecrow, and then all of a sudden, he's in a universe where Batman isn't real. It's a fucking movie film, and he starts beating down the fake Robin.
He started beating down the Adam West Batman's Robin.
Yeah.
And it was glorious. And then the directors are saying they're talking back and forth about it. And that part I'm just cracking up.
Like, should we cut? Nah. No.
Oh, he's fine.
Keep filming. It was up until a while ago probably one of the only Batman fan films Batman fan films are hit and fucking miss a lot.
And there's a lot of miss in there.
Like, all right, so we did one Batman fan film where it was he taught like he was going through gravel. Okay.
Where is he?
Essentially, yes, he did that one. What do you mean?
You should fear me.
Now this kind of fits the thought. Occasionally you see a movie that you really enjoyed, and you're like, it might have been nice if that had gotten a sequel. And you sit back and you're like, no, it's a good thing that Highlander never got a sequel. I mean, what would you call it? There can be only two.
There can be only two. Wait, that didn't sound right.
There's only one Highlander.
There can be only one. I'm sorry, I love his voice.
I still say all those SCP films, they remind me of the game Control. It was like if somebody took the game Control and made it a movie, you're that kind of universe.
Well, that's what they were doing. That's what
SCP movies would be amazing.
That's what Control is. It is literally a spoof off of the SCP.
If you like SCPs, then you definitely have to search for YouTube for SCP Corpse.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
SCP Corpse.
Because that one, Yeah,
there
that
hasn't
was
been a lot of SCP stuff I haven't seen.
Okay.
Fallout is always. We have not seen a bad Fallout film.
That's pretty rare.
Like Fallout is a consistent series where it's always hit.
Yeah, the Fallout fan films have been consistently good, and I think some of it is just how much people absolutely love the
universe
property, because they love the IP and they stick to it. They're very careful to really play that up.
And Tim Kaine, the creator of Fallout, really loves it when people do stuff for the series.
Because it shows a little bit of love and appreciation. Oh, that was another good one. Remember No Man's Land? The trench warfare Earth with the aliens in the trench, deep in the trenches, where they accidentally burrowed into the trenches. So the trenches actually hit an alien ship. Yeah. So it follows a British captain, a British unit who are fighting, believe the Ottomans, in the trenches, and you hear one night you just hear like the Ottomans just being slaughtered. Well, one of the Ottomans literally runs over to the other trench and just dives down like, please save me, like keep me safe. And they like, what the fuck is going on? So that unit like goes over the trench and looks, because that entire trench is just, there's nothing. Like for the past couple of days, they haven't heard fucking gunfire from there. And you have this one Ottoman soldier terrified and refusing to fucking move. Like if he's running to get up for us to help, there must be something over that's fucking scaring him. So they go over there, and then they're dealing with aliens and shit. So they have the goddamn guy go in and with the fucking flamethrower and fucking fire it down like in the hole and shit. And you hear, the aliens screaming. It is. Trust me, No Man's Land is a great one. Again, we haven't had many good alien fan films. That's a good one. Oh, and then we have Predator Dark Ages. That's a good fan film.
Most of the Predator ones have been missed, though.
Yeah. That's why the good ones stand out.
And there we go. My whole thing is set up, and I am now pending to be reimbursed $100 for my gym membership.
Wow, what happened?
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to do it for the last part of the year, or it's like up to 2025.
Mm-hmm.
But my Sherwin does a whole thing that if you go to your gym at least 20 times in 3 months and can prove it and everything, they'll reimburse you up to $100. Unless it's Planet Fitness, then they'll pay for the full membership. And I'm just like, well,
okay.
I'm going to continue going to my gym because I like the hours better, and technically they're cheaper. So with that
Do
done,
they-
it's like, okay, so for me to go to the gym for 3 months at least 20 times, so hard to get to that. But it turns out that my membership then becomes $20 basically.
Nice.
Yeah, he doesn't hate himself enough to go to Planet Fitness.
What's another
Planet
good
Fitness
one?
won't like me anyways.
I'm sure.
Fucking a lot of the what's
No, I'm just strong enough and just big enough that I would probably set off their lunk alarm. I wouldn't for grunting.
Lord, the clunking is the bad thing.
controversial opinion, and I know Mitch, if he was here, would probably hate me for saying this. But there's been a lot of misses with the Jason fan films, the Friday 13 fan films. A lot of misses.
Oh, I think he would in general agree on that. They you
They can
get a
still be in
lot
this,
of
but be enjoyable.
yeah, you get a
Yeah.
lot of them into the exposition on stuff that everybody everywhere knows about Crystal Lake and Jason Voorhees.
Or you get the situation where there are no likable characters and you want everybody to fucking die.
That's every slasher movie I ever watch.
But
well,
It's like
Yeah.
90%
some of them have likable characters, but I want them all to die.
and usually they're the one who survives.
well, in the last couple
Except
of fan
for-
films, but
In I don't remember if it was the first or second Friday the 13th, the one guy that says he's going to go to the bar, and then just after going to the bar, fucks off.
well, he went in town. He had to do things in town.
Yeah,
And
but he never comes back to.
he
never
does.
comes to Crystal Lake.
He does come back. He's the one that saved the girl. Well, he doesn't save the girl, but it's because the bridge is destroyed, or the way in is destroyed.
No, I want to say there was a dude who goes to, like he goes. The only reason he goes into town is because they run out of beer. So he's like, I'm gonna go to the bar, and then he goes to the bar, and then you just never see him again.
I mean, it wasn't like he was an asshole. You know, he was a pretty decent character.
Yeah, like when he's at the bar, he has a whole thing to where he's gonna leave, and then you just quite literally don't see him. He's just like, yeah, fuck this job, I'm leaving.
Fuck this movie, I'm out.
He never sees him.
And he's never seen from again.
Guess what I found?
What?
You found your stat.
Phoenix program.
Knew it was in there.
So some of this comments like, the opening credits offend me. Might have been okay with better contrast stuff. Red on black is terrible. Green on black is much better. Requires different sound effects. They did their opening credits red text on black screen.
Oh yeah, that
I'm
was
like,
just terrible.
Oh, that's
shoot
annoying.
Shoot me in the head. You know, like enter Rihanna Keeves. And the winner will be
Red on
determined
black
through a
works
dance
for
off.
a picture, not for text.
Red on black works for text if it is a big, bold, freaking font.
Or
you can do
the
like
blade opening.
Yeah, you can do like Blade. You can do your title card with red on black, where it's like 3 words on the whole screen. That's fine.
Not your exposition.
If you're doing like text, you know, if you're trying to do the Star Wars text scroll with red on black, the people who made the decisions should be shot into a decaying orbit.
Wow.
For every action, there's an equal and opposite ricochet.
Yeah.
It kept going through the whole time as checking batteries. This kind of battery thing is like, now my iLife battery's at 80%. Better hurry.
Yeah.
Damn, now my iLife battery's down to 60%. This is going down way too fast. I knew I should have brought that extra battery pack. Damn, iLife battery down to 30%. Can't I get this over with already?
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, Johnny, your puppy is in another planet.
Warning, battery low.
Yeah.
Battery low.
Timu Sub-Zero would like a word with you.
Yes, it was Timu Sub-Zero.
Wish.com Bane would like a word.
This is how we're doing things today. Do you feel it?
I was a hockey goalie before my cybernetic enhancements. Then I became a paramedic.
And then he became weird.
I only drink from the finest light bulbs. Oh yeah, that part.
Yeah, they had some drink thing, and they would just take them from like a light bulb or some dumb shit.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe you shot me. Oops, shot me again.
I can't believe you got in the way of my bullets.
So, who's your twin? And why were you both locked up together? Thank you for the battery in my pocket, but I'm almost happy. I'm also happy to see you.
Is that a battery in your pocket, or are you happy to see?
Both. I'm a rebel with a cause.
Oh yeah, he was a rebel with a cause.
Do you know how much I paid for this hairstyle? It's the most expensive copy you've ever. I'm the most expensive copy you've ever seen.
You know how much you paid for that hairstyle? No, but you could probably give it back.
Timu Robert Pattinson is Joker.
Oh
Zoom to
yeah.
someone else.
Oh yeah.
That was from Batman Arkham.
Yeah, that was another. That was terrible.
Where is my super suit? This at the point in time when I was working Thursday, so I couldn't be on the Never Watch Alone show. I would sit down after sometime between the Thursdays and I'd watch the one that I missed and do just like this stream of consciousness plus review. that man.
I was gonna say you had a consciousness.
Ha 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 ha.
I've got consciousness. Don't mistake that for conscience, but I've got consciousness.
Fair enough.
Weakest flashlight in the existence of flashlights. They managed to find one with half a lumen.
Oh yeah. So
Damn.
hold on. So I don't remember which Batman it was. He said Arkham. So in Batman Arkham, the guy that plays Gordon starts off in like this warehouse facility, right? And Batman is in Arkham, right? Somehow Gordon gets from the warehouse facility to Arkham through fucking osmosis.
Joker.
No, like we stopped watching because it made no fucking sense. The ADR was all off. The audio balance was all off. You could hear Joker really clearly, but the Harley Quinn psychiatrist, you could barely hear her.
As I said, Geneva and her conventions haven't discovered this film yet. They should be forced to watch this, as should the UN, NATO, Putin, etc.
Do you have the one for Lakeshore Slasher?
So this is how bad that one got. You got to hear this. Okay, verdict: guilty of crimes against humanity, felinity, life, the universe, and everything in general. I sentenced him to 40 years of film school, taught over Zoom, over a 1200 baud modem, with class breaks being filled by soundtracks of dental drills and fingernails on chalkboards. Upon graduation, they can choose between incarceration away from all filmmaking equipment for the rest of their natural or unnatural lives, or to be hung by the kneecap until dead. In the latter case, it will be streamed on pay-per-view to fund their film school time. Their only other means of communication that they are granted during this time is a non-smartphone with no camera recording capability and only keypad texting. The text alert is Baby Shark, and the ringtone is The Song That Never Ends, which continues playing once started until the phone battery dies. Since they cannot be trusted with a charging cord, the warden will charge their phone every other Thursday, whether it needs it or not. Film critics should be graded by their ability or lack thereof to finish watching this. Those that finish should never be listened to. The first 15 minutes should be mandatory viewing in film school for the purpose of expelling anyone that enjoyed it. Scholarships to any student who either walks out before it is done or starts making good notes about how terrible it is and steps they could take to have taken the property and made better story content, etc.
Yeah, Will is kind of harsh.
That's bad.
You have to understand. Most of the panel have a little bit of generosity in there, where it's like, "Hey, we're ragging on this, but you actually completed something, so kudos to you. And we're hoping that you take this and improve.
Yes.
I'm the one that's occasionally out there and is like, I'm hoping you take this and give up.
I mean, he is a cat.
And I've got some out there and I'm like, yeah, take this, take the criticism, work with it, improve. But I am the one person on the panel that is on more than one occasion like, yeah, just give up.
We'll give up then.
Exactly.
Oh no! It is terrible. I'm looking over the old thumbnails, and I landed on Hellraiser Punishment, right? And I realized that God, that one was terribly good, if you will. Some elements made no sense, and the lament configuration looks so fucking fake.
You get the good ones though. It says Critters Bounty Hunter.
Oh yeah. Because it was a short. It was like what, maybe 10 minutes?
Maybe.
Yeah, that was if I'm not mistaken, that was a short. So of course it's gonna be good. Doesn't have time to fuck up.
Yeah, it does.
How many shorts have we seen that did that in no time?
Yeah, the one we watched recently was like that. So we watched this short film last Thursday called Slash Up. Sarah Connor versus Jason Voorhees, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was terrible. Concept was okay.
You think?
No. Hold on. The concept, it was designed just to randomly put two slasher or horror movie creatures together and have them fight. Okay, I get it.
Then why the fuck would it be Sarah Connor versus Jason?
Yeah, I know.
If it was Terminator versus Jason.
I know.
Well, they ended up having Terminator come in to help out with it. It is, the whole thing was member berries.
It really was. So essentially, she every other line she said was a member berry, but the main problem I had with it was it gave a date. It gave 1988, and John Connor should have been a child then, and she should have been home watching the kid.
Hey, Keishel.
Okay, Keishel.
Or, training while watching her child.
Yeah. But I said, if you take away the date, I can excuse all of that. That argument I have goes out the window.
2006, if you remember for Terminator 2, it basically stated that pretty much after Reese dies and she gives birth, she immediately starts making friends and just starts fucking training for the end of the world.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure she trained him when she was still with him. Or at least gave him some amount of training. It's
son?
Yeah.
Then yes, her son, she did.
Oh, one that had no cohesive story. It's like, do I know what happened? Scene 1, scene 2, scene 42, scene 17, scene 1, scene 1/2, scene 7, scene 21, scene cutting room 4, scene not seen in this movie.
What was that one for?
The Shaman.
Oh.
I don't remember a whole lot from that one, but it's like, Bard tries a healing song. Rolled natural 1. Whole party died instead.
So we watched I know what you're talking about, because that's one of the first one we had Maddie on with us. And she said,
Kefki made a comment about coherent thought or something. let me find my scroll on this again, because Kefki, yeah, cohesive story. Like cohesive story, Kefki, they didn't hire anyone to write at all.
So
I think they just wrote down a bunch of ideas on 3x5 cards and pulled them out of the hat randomly. It's like, okay, now we're shooting this scene. Now we're doing this.
So for that one, the concept was war. Humanity is underground and they're fighting machines and shit. And it starts off with like priests or some sort of religious faction going through doing the blessing and whatnot. And then all of a sudden it jumps to a fucking battle. And then you have in the middle of it, you have some guy playing a fucking violin-like object, and the guy is, taking drugs and trying to commune with the spirits. And he goes to commune with the spirits, and they're in this like Victorian, not this Victorian man, like this, I'll say a southern plantation, antebellum South type house, and he's talking to the machine. As the war's still going on behind him, and he's in reality writhing on the ground, high as a fucking kite. And the bard's still playing. The bard's just jamming away. It was insane.
Well, obviously, if the bard stops playing, they lose their buffs.
You're right.
And the ending to that, I was like, thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. This witch will self-destruct in 6 seconds.
Oh, man. I wonder if I should have that one. Where is it? Where are you?
I would have been a great warlock had autocorrect not kept messing with my spells.
Oh man, that's another one. Remember Judge Minty?
Judge Minty was great.
Yes.
Let's say
Judge Minty was a Judge Dredd fan film that followed a street judge who's too old to do it. He's just too old. And he goes out into the wasteland to deliver justice to the wasteland. And you had this this gang of mutants and hoodlums that don't look like they belong anywhere near each other.
True.
No, like, so you had one dressed as like a Napoleon. You had another dressed like a biker. They look like they got their costumes at Spirit Halloween. They couldn't find anything cohesive, so it just went whatever they got.
It looks like they got their costumes at Spirit Halloween. Clearance November 2nd.
Damn.
Yeah, it really does. It was a hodgepodge of outfits and yeah.
But it kind of worked for the most part. It was a pretty fun one. It's like,
yeah, it was a really good one though.
And I think you mean on Halloween day, because day after Halloween they're closed.
Yeah, Judge Minty was good. Wingman, an X-Wing story was really good.
Wingman was amazing.
None of the actors were English speakers, so they all learned their lines phonetically, but you could not. Every so often you would get a German accent that would peek through, but you could not tell.
Yeah, the thing is, if you're thinking about a galaxy-wide area, different planets, I mean, heck, different territories of the same planet will have different accents.
Oh yeah.
So it kind of fit the universe well enough, and all of that.
That was a good one.
I used to be a pilot like you until I took an asteroid to the face.
Yes. Yeah, because all right, so it's a Star Wars story. It's a Star Wars story.
It's Star Wars doing the Red Baron.
Yes, it is.
Essentially.
And you have this one TIE fighter asshole that just wouldn't give the fuck up. It was
works because it has none of the original cast.
None of the original cast.
It works because it doesn't have Disney.
It works because it could be a standalone story that could be set at any point in the original film timeline, and it would always work.
And it has a amazingly fresh perspective because that particular little fan film has no Jedi.
Yep, no Jedi whatsoever.
It is purely skilled pilots of TIE fighters and X-Wings and Y-Wings.
Nice.
And and the sets or how they did it, they had the proper analog look of the old films where when he put on like goggles and whatnot, it had the analog look. It also had like the traditional panel look. It's like somebody actually built a cockpit. And
somebody actually cared.
Yes, you could clearly tell like whoever did this fan film, not only were the actors fans, but the creator must have been a fan as well. Like it was done with so much love.
And they obviously took some inspirations from other parts because you could see the guy having the I will not leave my wingman mental debate.
Yeah, and then you see the guy also flipping out because again he's been through a lot of war situations and he had like PTSD and he's about well shoot me, and he snaps out of it like holy shit. Sorry. And again, it was really done well.
It's I was talking about the other day. It's just like I like it when people actually are fans of
the great thing as well though is he didn't forget he had a son. People don't forget, Tyr.
All right, so again, for those that don't know the lore behind what Lakeshore Slasher is by far the lowest bar. At one point, it was He Helped Me, which is Saw AA, but it was replaced by Lakeshore Slasher. Lakeshore Slasher, the premise was good, the execution was terrible.
There was one absolutely amazing character in it, and it was the young girl.
And
easily the best. The best actor.
Before she,
they turned to the stupid.
Yeah. Because the whole thing is like they keep trying to play it off as like, oh, it's gonna be a Chucky movie, and then it's like, no, it's actually set outside that world, even though they're trying to make it seem like it's inside the world at first. They just didn't know where they were going with it. Yeah,
they didn't know what it, and then all right, so the woman, the premise is the woman has
two sets of twins.
However, it is never alluded that the little girl is a part of a twin set. You see only one room. You don't see a set of bunk beds. You just see one set of toys. Yeah. And toward the end of the film, you come to find out, she was looking for her other daughter. And then the famous line gets said, I forgot about my other son.
Yeah, I forgot I had a son or another son.
Yeah. Again, sets of twins. The evil son, the one, he and the evil little sister killed the good sister and replaced her with, and mind you, the mother didn't know about it.
And then the absolute funniest thing is the guy who's supposed to be playing a cop is wearing like a cop pattern button up that's like 3 to 4 sizes too big for him.
Yes.
And what I mean by pattern is like it's got the freaking like a sticker or the shit for the badge.
A patch.
Like it looks more like
an iron-on.
Yeah, it's like an iron-on patch, if not like a graphic just on the t-shirt or the button-up.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. So that became the low bar on which we measure all fan films. Again, if it's just by Saw AA, it's bad, but not that bad. If we say Lakeshore Slasher, it's fucking terrible.
And then Left 4 Dead was just filmed in the dark.
Yes.
At least, hey, nothing can be as bad or badly written as Sonic High School.
What?
Nothing can be as badly written as Sonic High School.
That sounds like a challenge.
It is a horribly written fan fiction story that's like 20-something chapters. And me and my buddy, we read it on his before. Like, God, this is fucking horrible.
It still isn't as bad that hoe got roaches in her crib.
It is. You don't understand, Tyr. There's some things in this.
No, we sat through the entire reading of That Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib. Well,
it's not even that. Like it's worse.
Several streams to do That Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib. It actually took like 10 hours total.
And the entire time I'm asking for permission to die.
And then
this story took weeks to get through.
Yeah, it took us weeks to get through that motherfucker.
Yeah, because we would only do it like once every couple weeks, and it was like 2 to 3 hours per stream.
The Left 4 Dead was also bad voice acting and everything. But they had to light my first thing after the pine tree farm. I was like, Gamma 3, Gamma 3.
I played Silver the Hedgehog as a voice character.
Can't see enough of the content to rate the acting beyond just voice acting. The dead actor could have been replaced by AI text to voice and be less robotic.
Yes. Oh, and then
actually really good at Silver Hedgehog.
Hold on. All right. So for Left 4 Dead, when we did Left 4 Dead and Lakeshore Slasher, the brute, they had this horribly CGI brute that came out of nowhere and threw a piece of ground that did not disappear. Like they took the animation from the game itself, green screened around it, and threw it at the guy's helicopter, and it just magically explodes in midair. No debris, no wake, nothing.
The basically for the death of the mom when they cut the head off or they set her on fire, and it was like cartoon fire.
No, it wasn't the death of mom. It was the death of the brother. Like they set him on fire, and it's just this cartoon just instantly ablaze, and it was horribly CGI.
It wasn't CGI. That was like they put a gif of fire in the freaking in front of the movie,
and then he just started screaming. And
so they had the one where they supposedly cut someone's head off. But instead, it looks like they just did a bad Photoshop, or it's like they took it where it was on a PNG, took him as a PNG, and then we're just like, okay, we'll put the square over where his neck is and his head, and then we pull that and then rotate it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Now we're right back.
It was fun. Oh God. And there's still 3 more of those. I'd have to watch. I'm gonna have to watch those, aren't I?
Say that day there was one of those that the only thing that made the stream tolerable was Kefki's reactions.
Yes, Kefki going, what the? Kefki went off.
Corrugated artery.
Oh God, Kefki went off on that stream.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can believe it's not butter.
What's another? Oh, his name was Jason. Was horrible. So Granted, some of the kills were cool. The executions, cool as hell. Horrible fucking story.
Hellraiser Punishment. So hell is VHS now? Memorex of Pain? I have such poor tracking sites to show you. Michael the 13th visits Elm Street.
Oh no.
See, I'm still waiting until we find like a bad Cage movie again, and then we'll have to decide whether we want to do the 2 Red movies or the 2 Guyver movies. Because the first Guyver, I still consider it so bad it's good.
It had a rapping
dumb,
JJ
but it is
Walker.
fun.
It had a Zonoid JJ Walker.
Yep.
That rapped. Driving, man, yo. And then they made it out that Mark Hamill is actually the hero.
High, you've been looking to low for that jiving thing to show.
Grease called and wants its cast back.
Ha! All right, I'll be right back.
Random moment.
That's
all
when
right.
I disagreed with Kefki. I disagreed with Kefki. She isn't good enough to rate Goober.
For what? What was that one for?
That was from Hellraiser Punishment.
Yeah, when she fucking she steps on the glass and it just
So why don't you act with the sugar so why don't you go with the sugar and the spice and act real nice? I don't remember. Oh, dude, the rap in it is so bad, and I love it. It's you're still just like, Mark Hamill, why did you ever agree to it? Like, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Speaking of badly acted movies, have you seen any of the ICP movies, the Big Money Hustlers or Big Money Rustlers?
No, because I don't watch crap. All right, I'm getting a drink.
I've heard they're
How many episodes of Never Watch Alone would disagree with that assessment tier?
A lot.
Oh, good, great.
A lot would. Yeah, I know. I've watched crap.
So you guys do need to watch it at some point. That'd be good.
Never
But
Watch Alone would disagree. Rotten movie reviews would disagree.
Yeah. Frosted's Bad Movie Nights would disagree.
Well, has he been there for those ones?
Occasionally. Rare occasions, because he does more Minions now, but
yeah,
The Spider was a good one.
Oh, that's another good cult classic is Eight-Legged Freaks.
Oh, I have lots of fun with Eight-Legged Freaks.
That is such a dumb.
It is such a fun movie.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's what Guyver is. Like, they go through and they have the exposition in the beginning that you actually don't get in the manga or anime until exponentially later.
Ooh.
Like, they change so much.
But it's a dumb fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had another short that was really good. I'd love to see more closer to a feature length, or at least like an hour long, because it was the spider. It was Spider-Man, but the bite mutated him badly.
Oh no.
To ultimately an actual spider monster.
So kind of like one of the clones, I want to say,
from. There's
like Batman who turned into Man-Bat.
No, there is a 8-armed or like 6-armed Spider-Man, because he still has his 2 legs, obviously, in the Spider-Man comics.
Yeah, this goes, I believe, further to actually closer, mutated halfway towards a true spider form.
Oh,
with great power comes great uncontrolled hunger. With great responsibility comes great horror.
Yeah. So I want to say for that character, he eventually does just mutate further. But it's like that's how it starts.
Mm-hmm.
So for that one, his powers were supercharged. So he could stick to walls, but he would peel his skin. The skin on his fingers would peel off because he could not pull away.
Well, I don't think
At least it's not like the. Go ahead.
I was say I think he was doing more of the pulling stuff away than losing, but it's been a while, so but it's like, and that's why you don't play with super glue.
Yeah.
At least it's not like Web Weaver from The Boys.
And he eats. He kills and eats Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Ben becomes Rice-A-Roni.
Hey, he was ready in 60 seconds.
And this is why you
Uncle
don't let
Ben's right.
radioactive bugs bite you.
Do you know there were like kids in the 2000s?
What you say?
There were actually kids. I was saying that there was actually kids in the 2000s when the Spider-Man movies came out. The kids were actually purposely getting themselves bitten.
It's all right. I can believe that because I can believe there are kids nowadays that try to sacrifice their classmate, the fucking Slender Man. Kids are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That one, if I remember correctly, wasn't actually a whole thing about Slender Man. They just blamed it on that to try to get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah, like Team with Freddy Krueger.
Oh God, most of the Freddy Krueger ones have been missed, except for the one where the girl's in the hospital and she's they're trying to put her to sleep. That's fucking scary.
Oh, Pumpkinhead was a good one for some fun comments too. It's corn of the children field. No camera, it steals my soul. That one kind of really super slow burn though, getting to it.
Yeah. But once it got
Old
going,
Graveyard, nope, not gonna do it. I saw where that went in Pet Cemetery. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Pumpkin patch in ancient graveyard. There is no way this could go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The line I've pulled out a few times is, "You want certain? Get yourself a real witch. I'm just your cook."
Good change. It's a good change.
Good change.
And all because he didn't watch his fucking kid. Like, if he'd have watched his kid, took his kid with him, he'd have been fine.
Yeah, the part that say as far as this, the part that really, you know, early in works the least for me is like this, like so the first one, Dead to the Revenge Demon, is one of the 3 or 4 least responsible for the kid's death.
Yeah. Like, the only one that really deserved to die was the one that killed him. Everybody else, you know, they were rather cordial and kind, and they tried to help.
And then some of the stuff that they did with guns is like, I will rack the slide while racking the slide after I rack the slide. I must make sure the gun is loaded until I've completely unloaded it by constantly racking it.
Rack city, bitch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they overracked the gun.
Yeah, I get the feeling like does this revenge demon kill in order of least guilty to most? I need to know so I can plan accordingly. Driving under the influence of revenge demon.
Yeah, because him and the revenge demon were linked.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, there's like the, like, I'm the one you want, and basically it's like, you wait your turn.
Yeah.
What your turn pick.
So far, he's pointed the gun at everything but the demon.
Yeah, he was terrible.
What's actually funny is there is more lore to Pumpkinhead in that there's actually more than just one demon.
It's also more than one pumpkin. I believe there's multiple Pumpkinhead sequels.
Oh yeah, there's several Pumpkinhead sequels.
It's a great Pumpkinhead, Charlie Brown.
Spawn.
I got a rock.
Let's see. Undead investigators, they didn't even get to retire. They didn't get to retire even after dying.
All right, it's a little before 12, before 1 o'clock, and I have to get some fucking sleep.
Yeah, sleep is for the weak.
Well, I am weak because I need to sleep. Next week we will be in DC Online with the Bureau of Asshole Defenders. Go bad.
Oh, I got my character's a level 30, by the way.
Yay.
My new one.
All right, I need to get. I'm on the way to get my character level 30. So yeah, my new one too. But yeah.
Yes.
So look forward to that next week. Tomorrow is Johnny Hellcat, and will you be on with him, Will?
Probably.
All right. Again.
And
And
he'll be off with him.
And me and Tyr Alexander will drop another Smash Up gameplay game on Fear the Lich. And then Wednesday, hopefully Hammer will be back soon. I'm pretty sure Tyr is fucking tired of hosting. Thursday is Discord night. Friday is Sanguine stream. And then Saturday is the Harry channel. It'll bring us to Sunday, which is Kefki. And then we'll be back Monday. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for coming out and watching this. It has been fun. I hope you all have a good night. Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, all.
Laters.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right. See y'all. Play that. There. And then
see ya.
Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who
What did you do this time?
I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take.
Goddamn it, I'll play from the beginning.
Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home.
I gotta keep that one for Saturday.
Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay.
Which